back to Dreamers Corner. My name is Elizabeth Munge.
Hi everybody, my name is Lulu Munge and welcome back to our channel. And today we have a very interesting topic, and before we dive right into it, we want to say thank you for all the love you've showed us on our last video, and we are so grateful for everyone who watches our videos, who shares, who comments, who encourages us to just keep on going, and we just want to say thank you. So today we have a new topic. We're going to be talking about consistency and some of the things that we have learned, or some of the tips that we use for us to just keep on being consistent in some of the things that we do in different areas of our lives. And we're going to start off with Liz, who's going to share with us one of the tips that she has that she uses to ensure that she's consistent in some of the things that she does.
Yeah. So first, I just like to say that being consistent in doing stuff is not very easy.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have the energy to start doing something, but then the consistency is what breaks us at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So consistency is something that you really have to master, and it just doesn't come automatically.
Yeah.
And in some things we have managed to be consistent so far.
Yeah.
Some things, of course, not. We are still trying, but where we are at the moment is we are trying to be as consistent as possible in the things that you're doing and the things that matter.
Yeah. And before Tashi just dives into her point, we just want to have a disclaimer that we have our notes in our phones.
Yeah.
So in case you see us looking down, we're looking at the points.
So one of the things I believe in is that helps in being consistent is finding your why. And knowing why are you doing something. What's your purpose for doing something? And if you don't have a reason or a why for what you're doing, most likely is you end up either giving up on it, or just going under the waters. Because it's important to understand I'm maybe working very hard at work because at the end of the month maybe I want to earn money, or I'm working out because I want to live a healthier lifestyle. I'm eating certain kind of foods because I want to be healthy, or I'm reading books at the moment because I want to be more knowledgeable. So what is your why? Why are you doing something? And if you're doing things and you have no idea why you're doing them, you're not supposed to be doing them in the first place. So finding your why, finding your purpose, and it gives us a reason as to why we're doing them, and it will always remind us, it will always encourage us when things are getting tough and hard during any situation. You remember, oh my goodness, I'm doing this because I want to see results. At work, I'm doing this because I want to become better at my skills at work, or I'm working out, I'm eating healthier because I want to live longer. So finding your why is the anchor to becoming consistent and seeing results.
Because now it also helps you, even the time that it gets so tough and you feel like giving up, it helps you to just understand and to know that there's a reason as to why you're doing it. So you keep on doing it over and over and over. So for me, one of the things that helps me to be consistent in some of the things that I've been able to be consistent in is just picking my battle and creating easy habits for me. Because I'm those people who I can easily start off something, but then most of the times I end up taking up a lot of responsibility or a lot of things to do, and then I get overwhelmed over time. Even before a month ends, I'm like, I cannot deal with it. And it's because most of the times I have fallen off the wagon is because I have not picked my battle. I have not picked some of the things that I can do one by one, and just mastering one thing, then going to the next thing. So that has really helped me, and one of the things that I've been able to be consistent in is in waking up early in the morning. Because most people know that I'm not a morning person. I used to say I'm not a morning person at all. My morning used to start at around 9, 10, or even 11. So I wasn't really cautious about waking up early. I wasn't cautious about having a routine. For me, I've always thought routines are so boring, and it's something that I've learned over time. I decided, fine, I'm going to start with waking up at 6:30. No, actually it started at 7. I was like, what? It's such an achievement that I've been able to wake up at 7. And then I was like, okay, now that I've been able to wake up at 7, let me start with get to now 6:30. And with time I went to 6:45 to 6:15 and then to 5:30, and now I'm at 5:30 and I feel okay with it. I feel like it's a normal thing for me. And even on weekends, because normally my alarm goes off at 5:30 between Monday and Friday, but now Saturday and Sunday I don't have alarms. I just like to wake up naturally, and I've found myself waking up naturally at 6 most of the time, unless I sleep very late at night. That's when I'll wake up later in the day. But if I sleep at the normal time that I'm used to sleeping, which is around 10:30 or even 9:30 sometimes, I find myself waking up at 6 without any alarm, without any, just the birds that wake me up. So it's just something that you need to learn over time. Doing small things, adding them up, and it will become a whole routine that you're able to take up, and it becomes a part of you. Right now I can't imagine that I'm a morning person.
And actually people say, I don't know which people say that you can't
in the streets.
You can't create habits when you're trying to do more than one thing. And it's very recommended that if you want to be consistent at something or create a new habit, pick up one habit. Don't try and start waking up early at the same time, then start working out to be consistent in working out, in eating healthy, in going to work by 7. I mean, it will overwhelm you and you give up at some point.
You'll get bored and tired, and you'll actually resent it. You'll be like, this thing is so hard for me, I can't even do it.
So just pick one thing at a time, and that will be more helpful, and you'll be able to see results. So the other thing that I have acquired and has helped me to be more consistent is scheduling. I believe in scheduling more than anything. For me, I'm a routine person, and I like to know what I'm doing before that time. I can't just wake up and now it's a free day, I don't have anything, I don't know what I'm starting with, what I'm ending with. It has to have a system. It has to have some order. So I really like order, and I believe this statement that I borrowed from somewhere, that if it's not scheduled, it's stressful. So if you wake up and maybe you've gone to work and you have no idea what the goals for that day are, you'll find that you're not productive and you ended up doing nothing throughout the day.
That's
so
true.
I believe that when it comes to work, is you have to schedule it, and you have to know, when I get to work in the morning, this is the first thing I'm starting with. These are the things I'm supposed to do at lunchtime or after lunch. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to finish with this, and then you go ticking them off. And at the end of the day, you realize that you're actually done and you finished all that you're supposed to do.
And it's actually something that I've learned from you over time, and I still keep on learning, because for me, it takes me a lot of time, first of all, to plan. Like I can spend a whole day just planning a week, and I like to have some form of motivation for me to plan. Like if I'm planning, if I have a calendar, I want a nice look, something that looks nice,
something that will motivate
you. And it's not natural for me to be a planner. I'm not a planner naturally. I like to do things haphazardly. I like to do things just what I go with the feelings, like how I'm feeling at this moment. That's what I'll do. But I feel like every time I've done that, I end up wasting so much time, because even the time that I'm going to work, yes, I've gotten there by 7:30, but okay, what am I going to do? Because I hadn't planned the previous day or the week before, and so I end up wasting so much time. I end up wasting more than 2 hours just figuring out what am I going to do today. So it's something that it's really, really important.
And I think planning is a whole topic in itself, maybe something that we should be able to do. But it's very important. Maybe I can just say a few things. Sometimes you can have like a skeleton of some of the things that you work on different days, because that is something I have found that it really, really works for me. Then given that I do quite a number of things, I can't do everything at the same time or throughout the week. So I have some days where I work, I have meetings for my business, for the courier business, if you don't know that I have a courier company. And then sometimes I have days for my foundation where I know on these days, this is when we have meetings, this is when I need to be working on particular projects and my roles during the project that you're doing. And sometimes I'll know that you're supposed to be shooting a video like this. So I'll have particular days blocked already, and I know that today Moshe is asking me to do this and this, maybe to do videos, to talk to clients, to have a meeting, and that's it. So having those days laid out, and maybe I know things can be different during the day, something else can come up, you just add it to what you already have.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we'll delve deeper into planning, and then we'll show you exactly what we mean and some of the methods we've used to schedule our lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, the next thing I have that has helped me is ignoring my feelings. Oh my goodness. Naturally, I'm a feeler. I'm not not that I'm not a thinker. I'm more of a feeler than I'm not a logical thinker generally. I'm more of a feeler, and there are people who, like for Liz, she's not a feeler per se, she's a logical thinker. For me, I'm the opposite. I'm a feeler, and most of the time I make decisions off of my feelings, and it's not a wise thing to do all the time. It's important to have a balance, to know you're feeling this kind of way, and but the logic, what is the logic behind the feeling that you're feeling? So what this has really helped me when it comes to being consistent, because as I said, I started becoming consistent in waking up early in the morning, but that's not to mean that it has been easy every day at the alarm is up and I rise and shine, drawing my curtains. There are mornings that I'm like, okay, do I even feel like going to work? Do I even feel like leaving this bed? Actually, like a few weeks ago, it was raining, especially the rainy season. Who wants to wake up at 5:30? No, we want to just stay in bed, binge, and eat all day. But that can't happen. Just because you feel like you don't want to wake up, you just can't go with that feeling, because that's not the logical thing to do. And so one of the things that has really, really helped me is to ignore my feelings most of the time, because most of the time the feelings are not really good feelings. They're just like, they're feelings to help me, to make me just go back to where I used to be. And ignoring them has really helped me. They have really, really helped me. And
we can't follow our feelings when it comes to things that need a lot of energy from us. Most of the time our bodies want to be at the comfort zone. Naturally, as human beings, you want to be comfortable. You want to just stay there. You're by the beach, being served, being given all the meals that you want. But that's not the case. I mean, even Bill Gates works, and he's among the richest people in the world. So we need to put in the work. We need to push ourselves, because naturally 90% of the time you won't feel like doing anything that you put yourself up to do, but you have to push yourself, because without pushing yourself, without working hard, you won't be consistent. So the other thing for me is picking yourself when you fall. Because I mean, you cannot be perfect. There's so many times when you have been consistent. You have worked out for weeks, for days. Let's just say 7 days, because sometimes working out is
some of us it's 1 day.
You know, you have been eating healthy for I don't know how long. You have been reading a book and all that. But the minute you just fall off the wagon, oh my goodness, you feel like that's it for me. I need to start afresh. And most likely you won't even continue with that habit. You will be like, this is it for me. But then that is the time for you to go back. Immediately you fall, and that is the time to wake up immediately. Don't wait when you're too comfortable and you're used to being on the ground and you're like, oh, it's not so bad actually, let me take a nap here. You can't do that. You have to wake up. You have to put yourself together and continue doing that, because you'll never be perfect. If you're used to waking up at 5:30, like you're used to waking up at 5:30, doesn't mean the day you wake up at 7, then you'll just continue sleeping in now, because you've fallen once. So picking up yourself is the most important thing, because for sure we are going to fall.
Exactly. I have a question for you. So Liz recently, a few weeks ago, started a whole new health journey. And I'm so proud of her, because she's been consistent for all this time. So
actually, it's almost a month now. It's almost a month.
And so you guys, the kind of food she's been eating. Anyway, I'm not here to make anyone look perfect or not perfect. I just have a question for you. Have there been times where maybe you have fallen off the healthy journey, and you're like, Kai, I just want that bread. I just want to eat rice the whole day. I just want to eat cake with cheese and everything. Have you fallen in any way, or is there a day you are just almost about to fall, and then you're like, I need to pick up myself?
So for me, I know before I started this journey, because for me, I've never been that person who is very crazy about how much I weigh and everything else. So if I add a few kilos, I thought it's a big deal. Until now, I started feeling like, wow, I'm feeling a little bit heavier, and I'm feeling more tired. I'm feeling like I can't walk so far. I remember this time we walked in town, and I was like, oh my goodness, I just want to go with a boda or something to get to the office, because I was really tired, because we walked almost from, imagine, from, what is it called, this side's for Anniversary Tower, all the way to downtown, River Road, thanks to someone. And I was feeling extremely, extremely tired. I'm like, no, I don't think that's how I'm supposed to be feeling. And I don't want to feel like that. I want to be more flexible. I want to be able to do so many activities. I want to go up the stairs without feeling like I'm breaking my back.
Yeah.
So, well, I decided now it's time. It's time I focus. As much as I'm not like overweight, I still want to focus on how I feel, especially. So I joined this program. And, well, our coach, Coach Roseanne, for those who know, she's amazing. She's an amazing health and wellness coach. I joined the program, and it's quite strict. Like, it's something that when you get there, you have to know what you're doing, and you have to know why. And for me, the fact that I really knew my why is what I think has kept me until this far. Because of course, not all the best days are best. First of all, I need to cook more, almost all the meals, because they need to be fresh. It's more vegetables and all that. So Lulu can attest to this. Sometimes in the office, I'll be like, oh my goodness, I just want to have a burger from Mama Rocks. I want to just eat whatever I want to eat. I want to eat chapatis in the morning. I want to eat bread. I want to eat the burger in the afternoon. And later in the day, I want to eat sticky wings from KFC.
Wow.
You know, but then I actually remember, why am I doing this? I'm not doing this for coach. I'm not doing this for other people. It's for myself. I'm the one who knows how I have been feeling. Yeah. So it will be the purpose of why I even started this journey. So once I remember my why, I just stick to what I have. Most of the time she will be having something else, or the other lady in the office will be having something else, fries and samosas. But imagine, there's no time. I felt like, now, can you give me those fries? I want to have Actually, I remember there's a time I didn't carry my food. Then I had to eat from a restaurant in our office. And they gave me some fries that I didn't ask for. So when I got to the office, I didn't even touch one.
I gladly ate them.
I didn't touch even one. And that's how much I have grown. That's how much I have changed. I have changed. Nothing really influences me, and it's because I strongly know my why. Even for those days that are really hard and I just want to eat everything, I'll just go back and eat what I'm used to.
And this is to say, you honestly can't copy anybody's why, because like for her, she's on this journey and she has her why, she has her reasons. For me, I just can't say, wow, because Liz is doing this, let me just hop onto that and start eating all the veggies and chicken all day. I mean, even when I'm at her place, they'll eat the normal healthy meal. Then I'll add some rice. If it's breakfast, I'll make some tea. I'll eat bread, and not because I don't want to be healthy. It's just that I still haven't gotten there. I don't have a why. I don't have a why. I don't feel like I have no problem with my weight. I don't feel my body is feeling any way. I have nothing to worry about my health now. So it's not something that I should be following you just because you're doing and just because you're my sister. And this is to tell everyone that don't do things just because people are doing. Even as much as it's a good thing, find a reason as to why you should do it. For me, I'm very proud of her that she's been able to do it, and probably sometime later I will do it, but just not now, because I'm not in that space. I'm not in that space where I want to be very strict with my diet. I'm still enjoying my chicken wings. I'm still enjoying my bread. I love bread. I'm still enjoying my burgers. I'm still enjoying every unhealthy thing that I can enjoy.
I don't recommend that, but
I know. But now that I'm still young, I still have a few years to play around with food. So please find a why and create your own journey. That's all in a nutshell. That's what I'm just trying to say. Create your own journey and just go in your pace, with your pace. Don't follow anyone just because people are doing. And the next thing is focus on small things, because it all adds up. this is one of the things that have really, really worked for me. And just focusing on small things, even if it's just as simple as taking water. For me, I started with the moment I wake up, I take a glass of water. I normally have a bottle of water just on my side table, on my bedside table, so that I get to, when I just sit, I just take water instead of waking up and going to the kitchen and taking water and stuff. So it has really, really helped me, because I feel like, wow, I've already achieved one thing. And it's as simple as taking water. So taking water, I feel achieved. I make my bed, I feel achieved. I woke up without snoozing my alarm, I feel achieved. And those small things have really helped me push myself, have really encouraged me, have really helped me to just not beat myself up. Even when I don't do everything to like perfection, I've been able to just pick myself up and moved on. So just focusing on the small things. Don't focus on why I need to have all the biceps and triceps and the 6-pack and 4-packs for the ladies. And I mean, that will come later. Just focus on what have you done now, and what are your wins now. Celebrate them and move forward.
Yes. And talking about the small wins, for me, I remember when I was starting to work out, because I'm in this journey, I don't like working out. And because I don't like working out, it's such a hassle for me. Like I just needed to put all my strength together to put myself to doing one thing. And then I decided, why don't I just focus on one thing? And I do that thing consistently. It's better than deciding to do so many workouts and then no products, no results. Or maybe I've done today, tomorrow I don't have the energy to do it. You know, so I decided to just do the treadmill for 30 minutes every single day. And once I concentrated on that one thing, to be honest, it has been very, very enjoyable for myself. And I don't have any reason now to not go, because I have made it easier for me. And that brings me to my second point, which is connecting a new habit with an old habit.
Very important.
So for me, for the things that you don't really enjoy so much, I use the example of going to the gym. Every day when I go to the gym, I either listen to an audio, maybe podcast, or I watch a video on YouTube. Because it motivates me. I don't even realize that I'm there. Like it distracts me and time moves faster. And it's because I know I don't really enjoy this, and I've not gotten somewhere where now I can be there for a whole 30 minutes or more than that and enjoy it completely. So because I know I do enjoy listening to podcasts, I enjoy watching some videos on YouTube, why not do the two at the same time? So it's connecting a habit that you're already used to doing and you enjoy to one that you're trying to create that is going to help you a lot.
That's true, and that's very, very important. Because for me, again, I'll go back to finding your why. The time I was at a place, and then she woke me up in the morning. She was like, Lulu, do you want to go to the gym? I was like, I thought about it. I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, we can go. We went, and I actually enjoyed being on the treadmill. The next day, she woke me up. I was like, I'm praying.
Someone was not even praying.
I was just waking up. But now I started praying. So, and she went to the gym, and I stayed in the bed until she came back. I was like, finally she's back. She doesn't have to tell me that I need to go to the gym. Another thing that I am big on, that I like doing, and sometimes I overdo, it's rewarding yourself. Honestly, always reward yourself. I mean, we are always rewarding people. We are always, even in school, when you graduate, you're rewarded with your certificate, and then people celebrate you. But when do you ever celebrate yourself? Ama, do you just wait for your birthday to get there, then you wait for people to celebrate you? Or do you wait to graduate so that you celebrate yourself? And that is after 4 years or 3 years, honestly. So just those small wins, celebrate yourself. You can put a goal and say, in this month, I'll be waking up at 5:30 every day. And if you've been able to do that for a whole month without fail, celebrate yourself. Always put a goal, and once you achieve it, don't beat yourself so much. Don't say, I wish I could have done even more. You see your friend is doing this, or your sister or whoever is close to you is doing something bigger than what you have achieved, and then you downplay that. Always celebrate every milestone and every achievement that you have. Yes.
Yeah, and for me, the last thing that has really, really helped me, and I learned it very recently while I was in the program, is modifying your environment. Yeah, and when we were starting the program, we were told that there's a day for cleaning out your environment. That means your cabinet, your pantry, your fridge, yes, and everything in your kitchen. So anything that was not healthy, you throw it out. Yeah, that means if you had sodas, if you had maybe sweets, if you had chocolates, if you had all these unhealthy things that we normally store in our
the snacks.
Snacks, if you had snacks, all those things we needed to clean out and then put in now the things that were what are healthy, or we believe are healthy for us, the vegetables, maybe the eggs, So that makes a very, very huge difference.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to be healthy and to live a healthy life, and I have stocked my fridge with Coke and Fanta and juices, how exactly am I going to sustain that habit? One day, I will just be like so tired and be like, I'm so thirsty, I want soda, and I will try it out. But even if a time gets where I feel like I want that soda and it's not there, I won't have it.
Yeah.
It's so obvious I won't have it. So when it comes to modifying your environment, there's something called activation energy. And this is the amount of energy we use to react to something. Yeah. So there are things that make us go out of our way, and we end up using a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So for such things, it means that you need some things you need to increase your energy, activation energy, and some things you need to decrease your activation energy. The things that are not good for you, you need to increase your activation energy. So if you find that maybe you've subscribed to a gym that is 1 hour away from your place, you'll most likely not end up doing it because your activation energy is so high. Yeah. But then if you feel like your fridge is not stocked with the things that you are craving, that means your activation energy is very, very low. Yeah, because now if you want it, you have to go for it at a supermarket, which will most likely not do it. But then if you're able to stock it with the nice things, you'll probably reach for the thing that is more convenient to you. If you want to drink water every single day and you're just waking up, you don't put it very far from you. That's why you put your water next to you. When you wake up, you just drink it.
That's the first thing I see.
Yeah, because now you've made it so easy for you. Yeah, if you want to read a book before bed or the first thing when you wake up, you'll probably put it next to you so that once you wake up, you do it. It's because you have made the activation energy way less. So we need to really be able to think through that and know that the things that you really want to acquire, the habits that you want to form that are good for you, make them more accessible to you, make them more convenient for you, so that it makes it easier for you to do them. And the bad habits that you want to put away, don't make them very convenient for you. If you know that you'll binge the whole night, don't put a TV in your bedroom because you won't sleep. Put it far away from you so that when you go to bed, you don't even have a remote or a TV to watch. And if you want to form the good habits, make sure you do that. Make sure you put them closer to you wherever you are. So clean your environment, modify your environment to suit you, to suit the things that you want to do that are good for you.
And that's very, very important. And I hope that you have learned something. I hope that one of the few tips that we've given you guys, you can incorporate them and try to be consistent in something that you've really, really wanted to do. And and one of the things that people say is hard work beats talent. And part of that hard work is being consistent. Anyone who has succeeded, they have been consistent in something. They have been consistent in anything that they have put their mind in, and they've done it over time, and that's where they find success. Anyone who is successful, they'll tell you that. If you listen to podcasts, if you read books, one of the things that stands out is being consistent. And so I have a quote that success does not come from what you do occasionally. Success comes from what you do consistently. So if you want success in anything, success in your relationship, success in your healthy journey, success in your education journey, in your career, anything, you need to be consistent in that. Other than that, if you can't be consistent in it, just don't expect any success. Good success for that matter, you have to be consistent.
And I keep telling my sister that you have to put in the work.
Yeah.
In everything you do, you have to put in the work. You want to see results, but you're not putting in the work. What are we discussing?
True.
Yeah, put in the work. I want to see the work. So we can't expect results, maybe even with Dreamers Corner, if we are not shooting the days that we have set to shoot. You know? So in whatever you are doing and you want to see results, put in the work and be very consistent. Yeah. We would like to know, for you, what has been working for you when it comes to consistency? Is there something that you have been doing that has been working for you and you have been able to be more consistent in what you're doing? And if you have that thing, please share with us. We want to know. You can add to what we have said, or you can even share something that we have already shared that is working for you. Yeah.
And that being said, if you've reached this far in the video, thank you. And if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Hit the red button below, because imagine it's free. It's so free. Just click it and that's it.
Join our community.
And join our community, because we want to see you grow. We want to grow together, because we also want to grow. We want to learn from our viewers. We want to learn from this whole community. And as we said in the previous video, there's so much content that we have installed, and there's also a lot of activities installed that are so much fun and that are geared towards ensuring that everyone who is in this community is growing and is achieving their goals and is just becoming a better person. Yes, so kindly share, like this video, comment down below as she had said, and don't forget to subscribe. Yes.
Thank you so much for watching our video, and see you next time.
Bye, and don't forget to continue dreaming.